archaeological discoveries have revealed that even before the arrival of THUNDER0US, the legendary founder of Yoruba race, there were communities that had flourished. And many of these communities were Igbo communities. Igbo people are historically associated with massive movement from the Igbo homeland to neighboring areas. The destination of the Igbo people, or the destinations, have been northern Nigeria across River Benue. That's why I have Igbo communities in Kogi and in Benue State and some part of Plateau. Apart from movement to northern Nigeria across Benue, the major destination of early Igbo migrants were Benin land and Yoruba land. People talk more of Igbo migration to Benin. Most people don't know that that migration went beyond Benin to Yoruba land. We talk about how the Igbo were predominant in part of Yoruba land.
Welcome back to Christy TV. Another Igbo history has been exposed by Professor J.G.N. Onyekpe, a professor of history from the University of Lagos, on Igbo origin, migration, expansion, and identity. He claimed Igbo, known as Southeast, captured Queen Moremi and many others' lives. Meanwhile, Ugbo, not Igbo, which is known as Igbo, are a Yoruba subgroup of Ilaje people of Ondo State, till death with their kingdom. Know your history, my correct people them. I want you guys to watch this video to see how this man exposed many history that has been hidden. Some people don't even know their original. Some don't even know the history behind who they are or who actually they claim to be. Now come close. Yoruba man, Igbo man, Bini man, wherever you, anywhere you might be, you call yourself South, you call yourself Kogi man, Benue. Come close. Come and hear what this man said. Come and get yourself acquainted and educated at this moment. Please watch the rest of the video and feel free to drop your comments in the comment section.
Until, the legendary Queen Moremi delivered his people by trick and so on. Then on Benin proper, it's always said that those West Niger Igbo communities from between Benin and River Niger were Benin settlers or migrants from Benin. The truth is that early in their history, because of the fact that they didn't have enough land and they have rapid population growth in Igbo land, they could not move into the Atlantic to stay. And because central Nigeria had empires like Igala Kingdom that could, obstruct movement of Igbo into Ikala land, the only outlet for the Igbo people was Benin land. So majority of them moved there and settled there, became prominent. Some became chiefs, recognized by the Benin monarchy. But because of their audaciousness and the aggressive nature of the Igbo, ready to take advantage of situations, enterprising too, they ran into conflict with the ruling class. And so, over time, starting from the 16th century, they began to return to Igbo land. Not all of them crossed the River Niger back to their original source. Only Onitsha was founded by such returnees. Majority of the returnees established communities between Abudu and Asaba. These were not Benin people. So those who say that West Niger Igbo people were Benin people simply because they came from Benin, they don't have the full historical knowledge. They were founded by Benin settlers, Igbo settlers in Benin. They were returnees, what professional historians call reversed migrations. So that is it. Though when they settled in these communities, Oboloko, Iseluku, Iselenkmitim, Iselazaba, and the rest of them, and Abo, more migrants came from Igbo land proper and joined them. Then people came from Igala to join the teeming population. So what I'm trying to say is that it is wrong to say that West Niger Igbo communities were Bini people or are Bini people. Some of them are Bini because when the Igbo were returning, it's not as if they did not return with Bini people. Some have Bini husbands and wives. So no community in West Niger Igbo is ethnologically or ethnically homogeneous, because every community is actually founded by the first set of arrivals and later swelled up by later waves of migrants. That has been the experience of West Niger Igbo area. So the Igbo people who are in West Niger Igbo land claiming they are not, Igbo people, they don't know their history, and the Civil War has contributed to that. After the war, there was stigma attached to being an Igbo person, and there was persecution of the Igbo, which has continued. So people, because they want to be secure, to have security in Nigeria, they begin to drop the Igbo name, as has happened in Rivers State. They begin to claim that they are Bini or Igala, whereas they are Igbo people right from creation. Many of the towns and communities in Rivers State, they just remove the first name that makes it Igbo, so it sounds differently. If you are Wike and you move N, you become Wike. For example, I'm not referring to the governor, but I can give you an example. All those communities in Rivers State, like Inquere, like Andoni, they are all Igbo communities. Port Harcourt was established by Igbo people during the colonial.
My correct people, them you all heard what this elderly man said concerning Igbo origin. And few days ago, I saw my Port Harcourt people, my Rivers brothers and sisters protesting that they are not Biafran, that they are not Igbo. You are not an Igbo man, but you are speaking Igbo. You are not an Igbo man, but you are bearing an Igbo name. Now, let's ask ourselves this question. How did you come across that your name? Your grandparents' name are also an Igbo name, and you are denying your origin. That does not mean that you don't actually, it actually means that you don't even know your origin. It shows that you don't even know your history. Do you know what? History can never be denied. It's inevitable. No matter whatever you say, you can never avoid history. History is there. Do you understand? If actually some of you have read the Nigerian Peoples and Culture, this particular book is being sold at half campus in Ebonyi State University. If you have ever come across this book and read this from the chapter 1 to the very end, that is when you will see in that book many history were exposed. Something that you couldn't even imagine that was in existence was equally exposed in that book. Even about women riots, Onisha women riots, everything there was exposed. How all this South became South was equally written in that particular book. No matter what you do, history is always there, except you've not studied it, except you've not searched or browsed, or you've not known your history. That is when you will keep on arguing and saying that you are not an Igbo man. We are not forcing you to become an Igbo man, but you are speaking Igbo, automatically you are an Igbo man. Do you understand? Tell me any other part of the world that speaks Igbo. Just can you go to any country in the world and say that these particular people are speaking Igbo? No. You see all these South, they are all Biafran lands. When during the war, when these first places were conquered, they were converted to South immediately without wasting any iota of time. Do you understand it? They were all conquered. So tell us in the comment section, what is your own opinion in what this man said? Did you believe in what this man said? If truly you are an Igbo man, or you are from River State, or you are from Bayelsa, or you are from Benin, anywhere you comes from, and you are bearing or speaking Igbo language. Now, the question is, if actually you are not from the 5 eastern states in the eastern part of the country, and you are equally from either South, Middle Belt, let's use that name, Middle Belt. Now, the question is, are you actually an Igbo man or not? Ask yourself the question. If you don't know about your history, you can go online and search about your history. Peradventure you browse and you couldn't get the let me say the desired response you are looking for, you can equally look for your elderly people, the elderly people within your vicinity, and ask a question about your history. I think they can be of help to you. Anyway, my correct people, what is your own opinion? Tell us in the comment section. what you have to say concerning this. And please, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, do well to subscribe so that you get notified whenever we post new content. Subscription not free, my correct people. Then thank you for watching and stay tuned for more updates.